boy, the ETSU basketball team just keeps on winning. They win yesterday at the Citadel 73-71. They did not play especially well. In fact, head coach Steve Forbes tweeting out after the game essentially saying that the team did not deserve to win, but he's glad that they did. Up next for ETSU, they're going to return home to Johnson City. They've got a two-game homestand coming up. That begins on Thursday when they take on Stanford. The ETSU women's basketball team, they're going to be on the road on Thursday when they play at UNC Greensboro. Tennessee basketball this week. We'll start with the men. They play again tomorrow. They will be at home against LSU, while the Tennessee women, they are back in action coming up on Thursday at Thompson Bowling Arena. They will play host to number 15, Texas A&M. With a sports flash on 1420 NBC Sports Radio Tri-Cities, I'm Matt Pauley.
Welcome back to Tri-City Sports Now. I'm going to be talking to Johnny Lynch, mayor of Unicoi, Tennessee, very shortly. I was kind of hoping that ETSU would find its way into the others receiving votes in the AP poll. However, that was not the case. Andy Enfield's Southern California Trojans. I went to junior high with Andy Enfield. I already know that. Anyway. But they were the others receiving votes with 3. New Mexico State is getting some of the others receiving votes at the bottom there, along with NC State. So major programs, again, getting the attention. And in fact, in the AP, Louisiana, which is ranked 4th in the mid-major poll, one ahead of ETSU, actually didn't get any votes. The coaches poll, they've been receiving votes in the coaches poll, however, but the AP poll, no. Villanova number 1, Virginia number 2, Purdue number 3, Duke number 4, followed by Michigan State Xavier, who only defeated ETSU by a bucket, is number 6. Kansas, Cincinnati, Arizona, and then rounding it out after the number 9 Wildcats is number 10 Texas Tech. Auburn, which leads the SEC, is number 11. And then St. Mary's, one of only 2 teams, Purdue the other one, with longer winning streaks contemporarily than ETSU. The Gales are number 13, Gonzaga number 14. Here's something you ought to know. RPI, ETSU is ranked number 58. Gonzaga, number 14 in the nation in the AP poll, but RPI, they're ranked number 57. I throw that up for discussion. West Virginia is number 15, Wichita State number 16, Tennessee is Ohio State number 17, Tennessee up to number 18. Talk of them getting potentially a 3 seed, although if you would go strict rankings right there, I guess a number 18 team would be worthy of what? A number 5 seed? All right. North Carolina, number 19, followed by Clemson. North Carolina and Clemson are playing tonight at Littlejohn. Then Kentucky, which was out of the top 25 earlier, but they're back in, number 21. Rhode Island having a nice year, number 22. Florida, the team that knocked off ETSU last year's 23, Michigan 24, Arizona State number 25. I know that doesn't sometimes read well, but here's what you got to remember. Villanova overwhelming number 1. Longest winning streak in the country is Purdue number 3. They're getting 1 first place vote. Keep in mind also Tennessee number 18, North Carolina 19, and as I said, the Tar Heels play the Clemson Tigers tonight. Tigers are number 20. That's what to remember, and I really think that something should be said for Gonzaga being 14, but 57 in real-time RPI, and ETSU is 58, and they're not getting any votes whatsoever. Yeah, I know. You know, their West Coast is considered up here, and Southern Conference is considered down here, but is it so much? By the way, I know that a lot of people also, they're seeing this winning streak with ETSU, and they're saying, you know, is that all there is? You know, is that it's not been, you gotta win all these games, you gotta, you know, be able to say something other than, well, we'll get a spot in the NIT. Here's one school of thought. Over the course of time, there has been some conversation with Conference USA. I'm not saying that ETSU is going to join Conference USA here, but I'm just saying, I know when ETSU dropped football in 2003, they actually sought out Conference USA to join Conference USA basically laughed at him, and there was even talk that the improvement of facilities came about when they said, your facilities here stink. There's no way we'll ever look at you in Conference USA. Now, hold that thought. Obviously, facilities are improved. Still need a new arena, I would think. But projections right now have Conference USA being a multi-bid league in basketball. Just throwing that out there. Marshall, former rival, is in Conference USA. I have talked, actually, Jay Sandos, the voice of the Bucks, and, he talked a little bit about where Marshall is now, where ETSU is now, because they used to be conference rivals, like I said, and when we were going to ETSU, they certainly were. And he says one of the problems with Marshall that, sometimes drawing fans, if they're playing West Virginia, it's not a problem, but who wants to come and see Rice? Of course, there were only 412 fans at the Citadel ETSU game last night, so one might also say, well, who wants to see that? Rice, at least, good baseball, historic football, if you will. They played the Super Bowl at their stadium once. So, I just throw that out there. It's always, to climb the ladder. It's a grind, obviously. But we're going to talk to Johnny Lynch in just a second. He's the mayor of Unicoi. Don't forget tonight, Unicoi County and Sullivan East. Those games can be heard from Bluff City right here on 1420 NBC Sports Radio Tri-Cities, beginning with the girls tip-off at 6:30 and 8 p.m. for the boys. I think Riley Morris is calling the games tonight. Health and Home Care, Jones and Church Farms, Unicoi County Insurance Agency, Unicoi Gas Utility District, Farm Bureau Insurance, Irwin Paint and Body, the Clinchfield Federal Credit Union Computer Guy, Relay for Life of Unicoi County, Dr. Jason Cunningham, Irwin Utilities, Irwin Bonding, Unicoi County Memorial Hospital, Urgent Care of Irwin, Irwin Pets, and the Irwin Kentucky Fried Chicken are all sponsoring these broadcasts. So we ask you that if you listen, we have not forgot where we're from here on 1420 NBC Sports Radio Tri-Cities. Studios in Irwin, been calling the Unicoi County games for a million years, and we will continue to do so. Because they're actually a pretty good revenue source. Thanks to the sponsors that we just mentioned right there. And tomorrow, by the way, we'll be giving away our book on John McEnroe on our Greenville Reds shirt to people on 1420 NBC Sports Radio Tri-Cities. In just a bit, Johnny Lynch, he's the mayor of Unicoi. What's going on with the Buffalo Valley Golf Course? This has been a big point of contention. It's closed right now, but if it opens up, golf course, soccer complex, property values, what's going on? Tri-City Sports Now, we're going right to the horse's mouth, or mayor's, as the case may be. Johnny Lynch, mayor of Unicoi, joining me after this.